you know, at this period, which I call an emergent period, the businesses don't embrace the ability for users to come without thinking about prioritizing what they should use the data plan for. I think more users will go online, and education, without you worrying about data plan, because it is very vital to your ability to be able to increase. There are institutions and organizations that can enable the website and certain URL but what would you know, I think whatever the customer wants, the customer should get, or would you be willing to pay the price? And we actually do have what I call same upload, same download speed for business class internet today, and Funke will second that, which is unlimited, but it's and corporates, you know, so they don't worry about, you know, the data that they use because they pay premium to be able to use any type of data. They just tell the future will probably change. You have to pay the right price for it to make economic sense. And for those people who will abuse it, you have technologies that allow you to throttle, you know, because most of these packages, 1% are using 90% of the capacity anyway, and you know, those are the people you want to manage out. So I think that will happen later. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ibrahim.
Just very brief comments from me. A request for free this and free that. As you know, David said, you know, there is a huge cost to running this business. Somebody mentioned, well, you know, he cannot use it because there's no power. I'm not in the power business, yet I probably own more generators than the whole of PHC and generate also to that effect. You know, I run 6,000 generators 24/7, 40% of my OPEX. You know, if I could remove that, the effect on the price in the markets. So there's a cost to deliver. You know, we talked about states. I'll just give you one quick example. We laid 60 kilometers across to get from one point to another point across the state, 60 kilometers. I bet you nobody, you know, probably can tell you how much it. I will tell you it is north of 1,000,000 students. They said write a check. So those are the realities of doing business. So it cannot be unlimited and free as well. There's this slight cost. But what we do, as we obviously listen to our customers, is try and find packages and bundles your sort of needs. So if you're a student or you know, a home to do. To the lady who complained about you know, sort of your data bundles just sort of disappearing. Sometimes there's a technical hitch, but most of the time I'll tell you what we have found. As devices have get on certain devices, for example, high definition. So we had one customer who, you know, a year ago, different time, he always bought that same. And when we checked, downloading and watching movies in high definition, there's a, you know, it consumes a lot faster until he understood what was happening. So sometimes, as Funke said, it is the education that needs to be done. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Ibrahim. Thank you also our panelists. I think this section is quite robust. We've touched on a lot of things. We've touched on the issue of stakeholders. We talked about the issue of infrastructure, metropolitan fiber. We talked and debated the issue about national infrastructure. And there are kind of arguments to say, look,